Hey everybody, this is China from Life Behind the Grind in Hollywood. It's nighttime, as you can see. It's quiet. Um, it's kind of funny because a lot of people they're conflicted because some people don't know how to handle the fact, that I live in my truck while I'm trying to pursue my dream and fund my film and do everything else I can to make it in Hollywood. Um, Others are like, stay persistent, keep driving, keep pounding, keep going. But I think what the problem is that I don't. Mm, how can I say it? I don't follow set rules. So everybody tends to do things. Even in Hollywood, everybody follows the rule. You know, come to California, go to acting class, um, get an agent, get a manager, uh, get on. Listen, what I'm trying to say. For instance, when I was doing movies, VIP was big, Pacific Blue was big, Baywatch was huge, and it doesn't last forever. Those were the TV shows. Martin was on, Living Single, um, during that time, The Cosby Show. I mean, all those shows were big, and everything's gone now. And then as it got closer to a new era, you had ER and all those hospital shows, all the way down to Scrubs. Now all those shows are gone, and now everybody's like, "Oh, I was on NCIC, SC, SC, it's so many of those shows, New York Undercover type shows. It's just so many, and then they come and go. And at the end of the day, it's like you're just in the machine. It's like a machine. It's just the same formula. Formula as far as like written, the same style formula as far as written. And those shows, they just come and go and come and go, and you're just caught up in the machine. And I think my thing was not to be caught up in the machine. I don't want to be caught up in the machine. So I need to figure out, how can I be a part of the machine without being a piece of the machine and getting caught up in the machine. And the only way to do that is to become self-reliant. So if you got to sleep on a park bench, if you got to sleep in your truck, if you got to couch hop, or whatever you need to do to become independent, that's my new word. From now on, you either want to be an actor or you want to be an independent actor. Independent actor are actors who get out there and write their own material, star in their own material, because no one knows you better than you. So write your own material. I'm on a phone camera right now. I can start shooting my whole movie on my phone camera, and then cut and edit it on Mac Pro, and and get friends. I mean, everything is so accessible these days. So be an independent actor. But everybody comes here with the dreams of grandeur, and I'm going to have my own movie trailer, and I'm going to be alongside Denzel, or I'm going to be alongside Angelina Jolie. And it's like, no, you got to wait your turn. Like, if you've been here, if you only been here 3 months, there's people who've been here 4 months. If you've been here, if you've been here 10 months, there's people who've been here 12 months. If you've been here 4 years, there's people who've been here 5 years. If you've been here 10 years, there's people who've been here 12 years. Do the math. There are people before you who are in line. So not only do you got to pay your dues, but you got to wait your turn. Everybody gets a turn. And if you can't wait your turn, then you go home. Like most people do. Most people go home just when their turn is coming up. So I've talked about a lot of things, but I don't really think I've touched on life behind the grind in Hollywood is grinding behind the grind. So There are people who do grind. They get up every day and they go to their acting classes and they run from audition to audition. And to them, that's grinding. You know, they're calling their agent and agent to send out their headshots, and they're doing the Hollywood thing, and they're becoming a part of the machine. But they are not independent actors. They are trying to get in the machine and get in where they fit in, and then at the end of the day, they work for someone and are being told what to do. My goal is not to be that. My goal is to be the independent actor who puts money into himself to create a vehicle for himself and then sell that vehicle. And hopefully I'll make a good profit or a nice little profit. And then from that profit, I'll make a little bigger movie with that profit. Don't spend the profit. Don't go shopping with the profit, but put it back into myself. And my next little movie would be a little bit bigger, then a little bit bigger. And guess what? I'm producing my own films now. I'm an independent production company, and now people are coming to me for work. Those same people who don't speak to me on the street, those same people who won't hire me for a job, those same people who won't look my direction will be the same people asking me for a job. Not saying that I want it to be that way, because that's not even what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying, it's going to be that way because that's the way people operate. They have no words for you. They have no time for you. They have nothing for you until you're doing something. And when you're doing something and then the word gets out there and the word spread, there's no shame. People have no shame because they'll just come right to you like nothing has ever happened and be like, hey, how are you? Hey, so I heard you're doing movies now. But it's the truth. I'm serious. When you're struggling like that and then you become successful at what you do, it always happens. Am I expecting that? Yes. Do I know that's going to happen? Yes. Would I deal with it accordingly? Yes. But that's a part of the real. Like, this grind is a part of the real. This is no bullshit. This is not a made-up story. If this was a reality show, which I'm working on, but if this was a reality show, people would be like, damn, I don't think I want to be an actor. Because it's just not glamorous. I thought it was glamorous becoming an actor. No, it's not fucking glamorous. You starve. You eat out of Spam cans and potted meat and oodles of noodles and hot dogs and all the wonderful things that destroy you inside and make your physical look terrible. But you have to stick it out. You have to be persistent. So I'm being persistent in my goal. Life Behind the Grind in Hollywood. I'm working on my magazine like I always say. I'm still pumping out more brochures. I'm working on my reality show. I'm doing everything I can to make it happen. Like, where's my little magazine that I was working on today? So, Life Behind the Grind. You open it up and there's the first page. Hey, there he is, Kevin Chambers. See, I did all this. That's all him. 10 tips on working out. So this is just a sample so I can get a feel of how the magazine will work. So that's my magazine. So Life Behind the Grind, my magazine that I'm building and creating from scratch. So I'm very proud of this. So I'm working very hard. So support me. Go to Facebook, click like, type in Life Behind the Grind in Hollywood, click like, support the cause, spread the awareness. Also, make sure you get your Bane book. Go to blurb.com, type in Bane Legacy Apocalypse. There's a 30-page, a 50-page, and a 100-page book. Get your book, man. Support, support, support. Oh my gosh, what are you guys waiting for? Are you waiting for me to become big like Marvel or DC? Then you'll buy the book? No, you get the book first, because then you get it signed, you take a picture with it. You know, you get to be a part of the growth. Be a part of the growth. Don't be a part of the bandwagon after the fact, people. Okay? It's not a good look. It is not a good look. All right, Life Behind the Grind in Hollywood, China McCoy. Love y'all.